What's going on, Frag-Jitsu here? So I got asked this question, hey, can I get some cheap fragrances? I have some beginner friends who are like looking into this hobby a little bit. This video is for you. Literally got asked this question yesterday and we got into like a small conversation about it, but we couldn't continue. So I said, you know what, I'll make you a full video on it. This video is for you. If you remember the conversation yesterday, I probably send you this video myself. So without further ado, this is a fresh, cheap fragrances video. So generally $50 is where I want to stop the prices from increasing. Now, the markets kind of change and things get cheaper and things get more expensive. So by the time you watch this video, it might fluctuate slightly, but all of these are less than that $60 to $50 range. Should be less than that, even down to $18, some of these. So let me just describe some of them to you, see if that fits your kind of thing you're going for. Maybe I'll try to relate them to something that I think you might have smelled or something common that's out there. Some of these are very identifiable fragrance profiles that you guys probably have experienced before, but they're good versions of them for like cheap. And they're from a variety of houses. So let's get right to it. This is Paul Sebastian's Fine Cologne. Now this is a 240 ml bottle. No sprayer on this, guys. It's just a splasher. So that is just an empty top and you can spill this all over the place. This is a spicy barbershop fragrance. So if you like that smell of that quintessential fresh cut, fresh smell, masculine, this does that really nicely in a more spicy direction. Pretty masculine deal here, guys. Like, it smells so good, but I'd say it must have clove or some kind of spice in it that really just makes it really irresistible to me. I love the smell of this, and I am skeptical of these kinds of fragrances with this barbershop profile. I do have high quality ones like Beau de Jour, like Eau Sauvage from Dior, that's from like the 70s. This one though, I actually really do like, and it was like $16 to $18. So worth the blind buy for me, but you have to kind of go into this thinking that generic, prototypical barber shop smell. It's a masculine lavender experience with some spice. Now, you guys have smelled this before, I guarantee it. And it's really refreshing, slightly nostalgic, and very, very easy to wear. And let me say something about the longevity. This is a blaster. It lasts all day. I got a friend who wears it constantly, and I smell him no matter what. It's piercing through like everybody else's fragrances. It's really, really good. Very safe, very fresh, very easy to wear. So Paul Sebastian Fine Cologne is the opener, and that's a strong opener. I'd say that's the most outright masculine fragrance on this list. So I'm just going to move on from that. Guys who enjoy Eau Sauvage and Beau de Jour, check that one out because it actually might catch you off guard how good that is for $18. You might like that a lot. It doesn't have a sprayer, so what I do is I pour that into a really nice atomizer that I have, and I just spray that on, and it's a really great wearing experience. And I really am telling you that's something that I do. I like that one. So Kenzo Homme EDP, I believe, is discontinued, guys, but I'll honorably mention everything this smells like. So Kenzo Homme EDP is one of the favorite fragrances in my collection. I used about half the bottle already, and I started slowing down because I don't want to run out of it. It's not an expensive fragrance. I got it for like 50 bucks, and I just like the shape of the bottle, and I like the other Kenzo. Like, I wanted to get that one, and I got this one kind of on accident instead, but I was so happy about this. And I've had people tell me this is like the best thing they ever smelled. It has that designer aquatic thing to it, like Invictus Aqua has, but I really like this. It's got a lot of like dimensions to it. It's not just like a linear fragrance, even though it is slightly in that generic direction. Again, this is like a safe all-rounder for 50 bucks. If you can find it, definitely grab it because it is discontinued, I believe. And if I can get another bottle of this, I definitely will. I've had multiple times where people said to me, like, this is the best thing I own, like the best smelling fragrance I have. Now, that's their opinion, but I have heard that multiple times now coming off of this fragrance wear. And I have a friend who wears it, and by the end of the day, I still smell it on him. So whether or not I can detect it on my clothes and stuff, yes, I do get this fragrance experience for a long, long time. It's a long-lasting, fresh fragrance in that Invictus kind of style direction. Now, you can look at the notes and stuff, guys. I did that. I was checking it out, and it's really hard to just look at these notes and tell. Like, I'll read you a couple notes, and you'll tell me, like, it's got C notes for sure. Mint, citruses, cardamom. it's hard for me to say any of that's in here. Spices and sage. Like I was under the impression that there's way more florals in here that give it so much lift. Go ahead and stare at the notes and stuff or whatever, but this is just a fresh aquatic fragrance, guys. I really like it. Kenzo Homme EDP is an honorable thing that should be out there and circulating. I believe it's discontinued, so don't spend more than 50 bucks on it. And if you can't get that, go ahead and grab Invictus Aqua or something on that line. They just re-released Invictus Aqua, which I would try if I didn't already have many fragrances that smell like that, because there's a lot even on this list that will harken to that. Here's the most gifted fragrance that I've ever come across. I gift this almost like, this is my stocking stuffer for like everyone. This is Burberry Touch. And boy, oh boy, do I love Burberry Touch. It's soapy, really just kind of one-dimensional, easy to wear. It smells like a very opulent, soapy experience, like fresh cleanliness, like white bars of soap at a really expensive hotel. I just really enjoy this fragrance. This is I've gifted so many fragrances to people, and for my closest family member, my stepdad, he tells me this is his favorite one out of everything, and it was about $30, guys. $30, really easy wear. I'd say if you have nothing and you just need like a fragrance to do it all, just smell like you just are clean, like a cleanly person, this is that. Burberry Touch is just a very clean, easy to wear fragrance, and it definitely needs to be on people's radar. I think it's like kind of getting forgotten about a little bit out there. So that's a cheap, really good fragrance. The performance is fine. It's nothing extremely ridiculous, and it's super fair, and it's not like ever going to overwhelm anyone. I've definitely sprayed a lot of it at times and gotten just fine around just fine. So let's talk about one that you don't want to spray a lot. I'd say Hawass Fire. You definitely don't want to spray too much, guys. It is a little crazy. If you get too much of this on you, it's quite strong. It's a fresh kind of, it has this designer sweetness, like this generic designer sweetness. It has like this other very identifiable, it's a mix of a few different designer fragrances that I've smelled already. Almost like the Hawasses, right? It has some of that like sweetness in it, and then it's got this other aquatic lift and this other spiciness to it almost. It makes it very interesting to me, and I think this is one of my favorite Hawasses, if not the best one, compared to Ice, which is also on this list. So this is like a twofer, Hawass Fire and Hawass Ice. I'd say that these two are both equally just worthy of looking into. If you want something that's strong and fresh and sweet, these can get a little synthetic, guys. If you spray too much or you don't do it right or whatever, it's too hot out. I don't know yet. I haven't worn this one in summer. I like this one a lot in summer because it just is, it's very like likable and easy and not spicy at all. Just a very straightforward like experience. It's got this bubblegum kind of thing going on, like candy, like almost sweetness, but more in a fruity direction. It could be a little synthetic, guys, for sure. These two can be like synthetic experience, but I actually get a kick out of them, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear these. So, I mean, that's my personal experience. You guys, everybody who smelled my stuff, I've had a lot of my friends come over, and they always pause on one of these. They always get stopped by one of these, and they always end up getting on their own collection one of these. It's a super viral, hyped fragrance. But I'd say Fire and Ice, I like to have both of them. I think that they're like $35 now. This came out, guys, the Ice, when it came out, it was over $100 in a lot of online sellers. And then Fire dropped, and it just came out and got sold out immediately. Everybody just bought this up really quick. I'm not interested in the other ones in the line. I've had Black, and I got the original, which I do like the original too, but I'd say stay away from that one and go at one of these. This one's a more refined version of the original, and this one's a more unique take on the Hawass kind of line. They actually seem like flankers to me, which I like about that. I don't like when they drop Hawasses and other flankers that have nothing to do with the original DNA. I don't know why it's actually even called Hawass, guys. Anyway, that's my commentary on that. This one is a little bit more expensive, but it is the Acqua Di Gio to look into. If you want to look into Acqua Di Gio, don't fall for the EDT, guys. I just don't think you should do that. I don't think you should get any of the Acqua Di Gios unless you really sample them and wear them and you can trust that those perform for you. Those do not perform for me. This is the one that performs for me. The EDP is really nice. It does have a little bit of a challenging component to it where you got to kind of let it just do its thing. You might not love it at the first spray. I did. I actually loved it at the first spray. My buddy loved it at the first spray. I remember when we got this. It was a really fun day. This was at a like a TJ Maxx or something for like $85 for a 200 ml. This is double the size of an average bottle, guys. It's already almost halfway done. That says a lot. I have a huge collection, and I really like this. The wife loves it. Every time I wear it, it's just a good wearing experience, and it's super nice. Like probably the most interesting Acqua Di Gio I've ever gotten across. Like maybe they'll drop something new and interesting. Maybe I should try the elixir, but this is a 200 ml for like 80 bucks, and it has good performance, got legs. It's really good, guys. Acqua Di Gio EDP, okay? Definitely see if you can find it. It's got like this wood cap on it. See if you can find it and grab it. I don't know if they're going to discontinue it or something because the store was loaded with these. So I would get this again, though. I would never get any of the Acqua Di Gios. This is the one I would get. Let's talk about a nice citrusy fragrance that has like a lot of cojones, and it's really good for a reason. So I got a little dent there. You guys see about a third of the way down on this bottle too. This one is a love. Like a lot of people too seem to love this when I wear it, and I love it when I smell it on my friends. And it's just a likable fragrance. It's really tough to, it's really one of the greatest cheap fragrances that I think has ever dropped. Now it's like a different rendition of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. I would say that in the air, yeah, you might get that vibe, but this is just way stronger. It's like so much stronger. It's not as refined and beautiful as the original. Obviously, it doesn't travel through like the changes that the original kind of does. It's very linear. One trick scent. You're just going to get the same blasting experience the whole time. But for me, this is just so nice whenever I'm around it. My friend actually got it, went on his first date. Now he's with that girl, and like she was all over it because she loved the smell of it too. So what I'm saying is it's very likable, easy fragrance that could be in like almost anyone's collection. If you even have a small iota of liking that Louis Vuitton citrusy, almost candied citrus aquatic fragrance, this one kind of tones down that candied citrus a little bit, and it has more of a masculine edge to it with a lot of push. Like it's very strong. You can easily overdo it with this. Slightly synthetic if you go too hard. I think if you spray this right though, you're going to be doing great. Now you got to just kind of get accustomed to it and learn how to use a fragrance, and any of these will do a good job. But I'm saying this Haramain's Aqua Dubai, very good for its price, almost ridiculous. Now the cap is gone because there was a defect. Cap was giving me problems, guys. I can't be putting up with that, so I threw it in the garbage. So now I just have a capless little cool guy here, but when the cap's on, it looks really awesome, guys. Like a box kind of complements this whole thing. The presentation on this is really nice. It comes in a pretty sick box too. Like the way it opens, the way it looks. I love the color scheme on it. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, I had a paintball gun when I was a kid, and I think it was like a Spider Imagine, and it looked like this, and it just brings back kind of that same metallic feeling. And it's just a cool, great fragrance that I definitely wear a lot. So why wouldn't I tell everybody about it? Again, this video is in regards to a friend of mine who just asked me yesterday, like, hey, I need some fresh stuff that's like not expensive, bro. And I think he's shopping like in Macy's or something. So please, guys, look online. I like fragrancebuy.ca personally. I just think they have the best prices that I've ever found. But see what you can do. There's a lot of great websites out there. Vemba fragrance is really good. You know, there's a lot of them, guys. I'm not plugged by anyone. I just say those are the ones I use. Decant websites, Decant X I like a lot, whatever. So let's check it out. Cough by Ahmed Maghribi. Now, you guys who have smelled Mont Blanc Legend, I believe the Spirit one, or just Legend, pretty similar. If you guys who have smelled an old Abercrombie fragrance called Fierce, yeah, the original formulations of that, back when it was like popular and the stores were in the malls and you could smell that when you walk through or walk past the stores, they would spray this in Abercrombie and Fitch. Not this fragrance. This is cloning that. It's kind of like a revival of that. Now it's not exactly the same, but it is that. It is so close to that, like same kind of experience. That there's no real sweetness in this, and it's an aromatic, long-lasting, like very fresh, showery kind of fragrance. I really enjoy this one, guys. Cough over delivers. It's one of the best. This is gonna be the hardest video for you guys to figure out which one of these I like the most. I like them all. If they have a fat dent like this, guys, I really do wear them. These are like work safe for me. I just can just really embody these and have no problem with these as an extension of myself. They kind of bring out like a really easygoing feeling, a very clean, confident feeling. It's very nice to have. This one, I kind of hate the top. It's like this plastic thing. Like I would throw it out. Personally, it bugs me. I don't really like that plasticky look, guys. like that kind of kid's toy, like just really tacky look. But the juice in it is nice. Like it's this really pretty, like blue fragrance. Like it's quite pretty. I like it a lot. So, you know, if you can put past the cheap gold that kind of wears away here and the crappy plastic thing, it's not really a shelf fragrance that looks nice, but the smell in it is really good. So utilitarian wise, this thing's pretty solid. I'd have to say that must be on a list for me. And listen, I'm in cahoots with no business. This is just my general take. I really like Afnan's 9 a.m. Dive. I think that this fragrance is kind of underrated. It did get like hammered by people online at one point or another, but I used half the bottle, guys. I actually allowed almost the way that like that one has like that, not smoky ginger, but like a ginger kind of vibe to it. It's kind of zingy, uplifting, and a little bit spicy, but still very fresh and shower jelly. It's got like a lot of sparkle to it. It could get a little synthetic, but I've gotten like compliments from like every range of person with this thing on. It's just an easy wear, guys. It lasts a pretty good amount too. I remember wearing this in like the summer 2 years ago. I've had this bottle for a while and I still like reach for it. And I still like it. I think it's actually really good. 9 a.m. Dive was like $18, guys. There's nothing wrong with this fragrance. It's a very easy wear again. Super, like if you're going to go generic, like blue fragrance, this could be a really good starter. It does have a lot more going on than the traditional blue fragrance. It does have a bit more heaviness to it. It's just something I can't describe about it. A little bit of a syntheticness for sure, but you know, in the air, it's really nice. Like up on the close sniff, like you might not get really a love experience, but it does the job as it needs to. And I really do like it for $18. It's just kind of like a no-brainer for me. And the bottle's pretty. I like the heavy metal cap they have. I don't pick things up by the cap usually because I just have trust issues, but you probably could get away with grabbing that by the cap on accident and not drop it on the floor. But anyway, guys, it's a pretty bottle. It's got a nice color, a good scheme. I like it in hand. And it was cheap, 100 mLs for $18 for a fragrance that doesn't smell like an $18 fragrance. But nowadays, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, so it's hard to kind of like sift through all of the fragrances that are out there. Narciso Blue is just a class act of a fragrance. It is really nice, guys. Like I do really enjoy this fragrance, so definitely check out Narciso Blue. Blue Noir EDP. Now, I've tried the other ones. I think the EDP, Blue Noir EDP, is just actually like the best one. I really like this fragrance. Like it's just so easily, it's classy, guys. It's a really classy, fresh blue fragrance. So classy and so nice. Like refined smell. Nothing synthetic or cheap about it. It has this white floral and this musky soapiness that has a lot of lift. Like it's very beautiful, opulent fragrance. It's just a super easy wear. A lot of that shower gel vibe to it. A lot of that like soapiness to it. Super easy to wear, and it's $50. I actually like how the bottle looks on this one. It's definitely really nice, guys. This is the EDP, okay? Eau de Parfum. Get that version. Don't get the other versions. I'd say that this one is the one that I would stick with. I sampled the other ones. Nah, this one's really good. This is the Blue Noir by Narciso Rodriguez. So definitely, guys, this one must be on. If you're looking at cheap stuff, this is like a very refined one off this list. It's very easy to wear. And I wear it like interchangeably, like moments where I need to wear something like really like a little bit fancy but still fresh, where I want to blend in but still have like a really attractive, easy vibe, like classy, you know. I wear this for that. Interchangeably with some of my favorites, like Brutus from Ordo Parisi. I'll wear that when I'm feeling a little bit more risky. And then it's still safe. Or like Creed's Green Irish Tweed. You guys know if you're on my channel, I love Creed's Green Irish Tweed. It's just an easy one to wear. And that one and this one are interchangeable. And that one's like around 200 bucks. This one's around 50. So I get the same vibe, the same experience, the same kind of persona with that I do with this. So Blue Noir is definitely something you should check out. It is very high quality for like a $50 fragrance. It's worth its 50 bucks. Now this Chrome Extreme here by Azzaro. This is a nice fragrance too, guys. I really do enjoy it. I wear it. I got a little dent in it. I have the original Azzaro too, original Azzaro Chrome, which I also like that one, just interchangeably. This one seems more interesting to me. It's got like a little bit of metallic note to it that I really like. I think it's because there's like tea in it or something, but like like a tea leaf that brings a metallicness to it. Could be wrong, but it does have that component to it, almost like Silver Mountain water might have that direction. But it's got that blue generic fragrance, fresh, showery, and you can get it for a really good deal. This is the Extreme. Don't get the Intense. Don't get any of the other ones. Maybe the original is good too, but this one's just a little bit more interesting for me, and it performs really well. So this is Azzaro Chrome Extreme. Definitely happy to have it. I will definitely get another bottle of this. As the generic blues go, this is like really nice one that kind of sets itself apart in its own way with something interesting, almost in the same way that I think that Acqua Di Gio EDP is a little bit interesting of a take on that fresh DNA, that very like overused, overstated DNA. This one's really great for that too, guys. I mean, again, this video is for any of my friends out there who are looking into this thing and you're gonna like do some shopping and build a list or try to sample stuff or just blind buy. A lot of these are blind buy safe. I'll go through at the end and give you guys another recap. I only have 3 left, so if you were into it, let's do it. If you guys want something a little bit like strong and you know you like Gucci Guilty, Gucci Guilty has this really like distinct white floral kind of fresh DNA to it. And this Rasasi is called Sotoor Taa. Rasasi Sotoor Taa. Guys, it's so strong. Like 2 sprays of this. It's very fresh, easy to wear, and there's something like natural, like hay kind of smell to it that's twisted into this. It might be like some kind of vetiver or something. But anyway, it's just a clean, easy to wear, but easy to overspray, long-lasting powerhouse of a fragrance. It actually can wear you out, so you got to be careful where you spray this. Nowhere near the chest. On the flanks, maybe that's it. Or like behind the shoulder, like over here or something. I wouldn't put this like anywhere near my nose, guys. This could give you a headache, but it's one of those honorable mentions that like if you're looking for like just power, nuclear, ridiculous, this thing is that. It's a bit one note, so it doesn't like change keys or anything. Just stays in this key like the whole time, and you just will get the same performance every single time. It probably will wear you out. It's nice to have this in a rotation. You'll notice I didn't use that much. It's just like a 2 sprayer. Like if you did 4 sprays of this, you're pushing the envelope a little bit. So if you're in the house of like getting something, if you just need like something ridiculous, you guys are bored out there and you want to have something like so strong to experience and it's fresh and still has that like white floral identifiable fresh fragrance without being blue and soapy at all. It's different. It's very different. I think it's really good. It's going to remind you of Gucci Guilty. It's going to take you back to that era if that was like a nostalgic scent for you. For me, it wasn't. I got to experience that only recently, so I have nothing like attached to the memory of that. So definitely check out Sotoor Taa if you just want an aggressive, fresh, kind of strange fragrance. Easy to wear though, don't get me wrong. This is Visionary from Alexandria. Now, if you've been with my channel for a while, you'll hear me have talked about Visionary over the past year a lot. I only have this much of a dent in it because I have other Louis Vuitton Imagination clones, notably this Haramain Aqua Dubai, this Haramain Aqua Dubai that I have here. It really quickly usurped this one, but this one is notable because it actually smells better. It smells more like the original. Still not to that caliber as the original, but it does kind of get in that direction a little better. It's more natural, easy to wear. This is called Visionary. It is more natural and easy to wear than that other one. It has less performance, a little bit less legs, but it's more gentle and kind of more refined, guys. So if you do want to get in the Louis Vuitton's Imagination direction, definitely check out Visionary first. I'd say it's one of the better ones out there. If you guys need to smell Louis Vuitton's Imagination, go to a Louis Vuitton store, usually in like Saks Fifth Avenue, and they'll give you a 5 ml or a 3 ml sample for free per person. If you just go in the store and ask for it, they will give you it. They have the fragrances in every Louis Vuitton store, and you could just smell it there. Like spray it on and walk around. I advise you guys do that. It's worth it, especially if you're looking into something really nice like that. So this was like a stepping stone for me into that direction of learning what these fragrances wear like. So I use the House of Alexandria to sample a lot of different things. I have about 25 fragrances from them, full bottles like this. I do have lots of samples from them that I've tried, which was kind of cool for me to get into the variety, you know, trying different fragrance profiles that this house was putting together. It was like an important stage for me in my fragrance journey, that exploratory kind of opening my horizons up to new things, because they clone a lot of very popular and sometimes abstract fragrances, and they put out their versions of them, and a lot of times they're like slightly different, a little bit more easy to wear. Even the ones that are like clones of the weird stuff, like even the Black Afghano one is really good and easy to wear. I got into Baraonda and Nasamato through Alexandria's versions of them first. I liked Godfather. I wore Godfather, and then I was like, this is really good. And then I blind bought the original Barra from Nasamato. That's more expensive. That won't come in this video. But that's one of my favorite fragrances. And I got through it. Through this house, I got to that. So, guys, I'm just sharing with you my experiences. I do really like Visionary, though, and I have worn it time to time again. Let's see what I got left. One left, guys, and it's on this list, $60 range. My friend gifted this to me. This is one of the first fragrances that I got like sent or gifted like by anyone, really. No one really buys me fragrances, I guess. I don't know why. I'm okay with that, like, but on holidays and stuff, like, give me a fragrance. I'm cool with that. Anything you think I like, go ahead and get it. But yeah, this is Aoud Lemon Mint by Mancera. Now, Mancera's hit and miss for me. I have a lot of their fragrances. I wear a few of the ones that I have. Some of them like were my favorites, and I had like little love swings with them. Like I've gone like super deep on certain Mancera fragrances. Like I've really liked Red Tobacco Intense for a while in the winter. I really like Soleil d'Italie, but that didn't make the list. I really like Cedrat Boisé Intense. All those are really good, but this one is like really easy to wear, and it lasts like really good. Super easy to wear, guys, but it is something a little bit different than you've ever smelled. I don't really get any lemon, maybe a little bit of mint, but you get this like sweet, fresh, like laundry kind of thing, but it's also sweet and sticky. It's got this like really westernized oud in it, and it's refined and like fancy smelling, like it smells fancy and clean. And I really like it, guys. This one's like one of the better ones I have from them, and there's not a crazy dent or anything. You don't need that many sprays, like 3 sprays, 4 sprays. You're starting to push it on with this one. So guys, it's really good. This is a little bottle here. It's like 60 ml, I think, and I will not need to get the big 150 ml or whatever, that 120 ml, whatever that thing is. The other bottles are big. I like them. I have like maybe 8 to 10 Mancera fragrances. This one's one of the ones that I think is the easiest to recommend to other people without, like, if you blind bought Intense Cedrat Boisé, you might not like that and you might despise having blind bought that. If you blind bought like any other ones, I'd say Silver Blue even is really easy to wear for me, but it took me a little bit to kind of get into that one and figure it out. But now I love it. This one though, like right off the kick, was good. It's a different experience. It's kind of like the dark horse of this video. It is something a little bit like against the genericness. It still has a very identifiable vibe, but it should be something that you guys even check out. Even like you guys who are like fragrance collectors out there, definitely try this. Like it's very good. Like it's a little bit like, it's worth the $55 that it is. That's what I'll say. I think it's really worth the $55. Like that's the main takeaway from this. I really do think it should be looked at. The 60 ml bottle's worth every penny. Yeah, it's definitely good, guys. So that's my whole list, guys. I'd say if you were going to blind buy these, like, I'd be careful blind buying anything, guys. But if you had to, like, if you want a barbershop fragrance, this is your starter. Just start with this. Thank me later. It's very good. Almost as good as any of the other barbershops out there. And performance-wise, it probably beats the crap out of them. I really do like it. Now, you might want to decant that into a bottle and spray it. The most gifted fragrance, I've gifted this to everybody. The Burberry Touch here, guys, I just gift it to everyone. Super easy fragrance for me to just spread around, and everybody loves it that has it. I love smelling it on people. I love wearing it. Burberry Touch is about $30. If you want an ass kicker with a really nice citrus kind of thing going on, a little bit masculine, still kind of fresh and identifiable, get the Acqua Dubai. It's very airy and very beautiful, and it's kind of hangs around you, and it's just a really nice wear. Could get synthetic, could be a little bit low quality for some of you with the higher taste out there. I'd say you might need to stick to the original Louis Vuitton Imagination, but that price is about $400, $380, something like that. This is like less than 50 bucks, guys. So it's a steal. It's great, and it performs. And for me, fresh fragrances that perform is a huge thing, because I hate when I get a fresh fragrance that smells awesome, but it doesn't last for me like 3-4 hours sometimes, and you get really upset. The best Acqua Di Gio for sure is in this video right here. EDP, my favorite one, most interesting one, just the best one they've ever made, hands down, and the performance is awesome. I have a friend who wears this too, so I'm not just biased. I get to smell it on him all morning, all day until he says bye to me at work. I'd say Hawass Fire is something you might want to check out if you need a little bit of adventure. You want something a little bit like powerful, but still aquatic and still really identifiable, sweet, uplifting, fresh. A masculine vibe here, and almost fruity vibe here. Like it's got some sweet stickiness to it. Definitely check out Fire. If you guys are looking to like blind buy stuff, just be really careful. Listen to what people say. Do a lot of research. and stay away from like the really big channels that just push every new fragrance. Do your deep research, save up $10 a week for 5 weeks, have 50 bucks to spend, and then make a commitment and get it. Okay? If you guys are any of my friends in real life here and you're watching this and you're curious about any of these, just ask me. Make a little note right now and just ask me, and I will bring you a sample, or I'll bring you the whole bottle so you could hold it yourself and try it out. Anyway, that's all today. Peace.